All right, so Rema just can't help but keep raising the bar. I wonder how he does it. Like, like the young people will say out there, the guy get grace. He gets serious grace, man. Just the new kid on the block and is making a lot of buzz already. Back to back, raising the bar. How do you do it, this young man? All right, because despite all these already several achievements, the numerous awards, the performances at the basketball timeout session, the World Cup, other great awards and achievements, there are still more grounds that you're breaking, more bars, more standards that you're setting. I was very impressed over the last weekend with Rema's achievements in Benin. Starting from when Governor Baseki received him and gave him an award and opened the Edo Arena or Edo Center and named it after Rema. You can imagine, right? That's small. You little boy that was just playing Edo State the other day now has an arena, a center named after him. All right. Moving from that, and the song he sang that they actually deserve an award from the Oba from Edo State, and achieving that in reality just this past weekend when the Oba received him also and gave him an award. And as if that was not enough, the concert he had at the Ogbe Stadium, it was packed out. It was, in fact, overflowing. It was a mega success. And then he crowned it up unlike any other artists that I've ever seen. As a matter of fact, I've actually never seen any secular artist do what Rema did just a couple of days back. I've actually never, I stand to be corrected though, all right? After all these achievements over the weekend, he crowned it up with a Thanksgiving. During one of the Christ Embassy services at Irediawa, where he came with his family, his mom and all, to give thanks to God and to thank the church, where he started from rapping under the Rap Nation in Christ Embassy, and he was involved in music and all, in the teens church and all. And not just thanking God verbally, which would have been okay. It would have been perfectly okay, because Thanksgiving, by the time you say thank you and you mean it with your heart, God accepts it. You can now go further to add a seed to it. Now, he didn't just say thank you verbally in the church. He didn't just come, he sat during the service, stayed, followed the due process, obeyed every instruction, and he didn't want to appear like most stars want to appear, prestigious treatments and all. But I'm not trying to blow his trumpet here. Well, that's not the motive, all right? But after all that, he now backed it up with a seed, 105 million. 20 million to Teens Church, 20 million to widows, 25 million to Rhapsody of Realities, 20 million to the church itself as a seed. He had to just specify what he wanted the monies to be used for. So he knew what he was giving for. So he was giving with understanding. He was not just giving to show off. I like what he said when his dad passed on. The church, the pastors then, Reverend Tom and Pastor Joy Amekena, they stood by him, they stood by the family rather, and opened a shop for the mother. And that shop was what the mother used to raise all of them and sustain them before he became who he is today. And he has come back to the church to give thanks, to show gratitude. I was even amazed when some critics of celebrities and churches, when he came out openly and commended Rema's actions, I was like, oh wow, this is a good achievement. If anyone was to criticize him, it should have been you, and here comes praises. Impressive. So which means everyone recognized that what he did was actually exemplary. But let me not talk too much. Just quickly take a look at his own thanksgiving from his own lips.
Yes. I'm not here to give myself any form of accolade or glory. I'm here to give God the glory. And I feel like it's important to give back, because the church has embraced me, has prayed for me, has kept it very consistent with my spirit. Firstly, I want to give a pledge of 40 million naira to the infrastructure of the church. to the infrastructure of the church. I want to pledge 20 million naira to Rhapsody of Realities. And, you know, being the fact that I came from the T's church, I also want to pledge 25 million to the infrastructure of the church. And also, I would say, when I was 8 years old, when I lost my dad, we felt very lost, we felt very abandoned. All that we had was taken from us, and we felt very alone. And I remember at the time, Pastor Joy and Pastor Tom was the pastor of this church, and they opened a shop for my mom. And that was what she managed to take care of us, feed us, and manage. And just to add to that, if there's any widow in church today, I'm pledging 20 million to any widow in the church. There's multiple widows. I hope the money will be spread out to the widows in the house.
Wow, so much gratitude. In fact, you could just tell that he's deeply, deeply grateful. And one thing I'm grateful for, I'm happy for, is that he acknowledges the place of God in his life and in his career. All right, in his life and in his career, something that most artists would never do. But I also want to give a big shout out to the Afrobeats of Nigeria, the industry. They really did well over this last weekend. Ashake shut down the US, but Thames also was somewhere else, and it was also a shutdown. And of course, Rema in Bemudia Stadium in Benin, massive shutdown. So kudos to the Afrobeat music industry of Nigeria. You guys are doing really, really good. It's part of all these joys and congratulations. I want to extend my condolences to the families of the legendary Fat Man Scoop. All right, a great rapper in the US, a great American rapper who slumped while performing on stage last week, where he was performing, I think somewhere in Connecticut or so. Now, it's a very sad one. It's a very sad one. He died at the age of 53. May his soul rest in peace, and the family be strengthened over this great loss. All right, and congratulations, Rema. Great job. Yes, indeed, great job. I'll see you again in my next video. Don't forget to like, share, drop your comments, and of course, subscribe. Bye.